welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. Today we are doing another themed What I Eat in a Day, and we are talking all about gut-friendly recipes. As many of you know, I was traveling last week, so my gut's feeling a little bit off, and I wanted to do a video dedicated to recipes that I like to eat when I'm feeling bloated, my digestion is off, or I just feel like I need to really focus on healing my gut. So today I am going to walk you through all of the recipes like usual, but I'm also gonna give you some tips that I use and that I kind of follow as I'm thinking about gut-friendly and healing my gut. And in addition to all of that, I also want to talk about the sponsor for today's video, which is Thrive Market. I specifically chose to do this type of video with Thrive because one of my best tips for gut-friendly and healing your gut, kind of anything having to do with gut health, is taking some supplements. So as many of you know, I buy a ton of my supplements from Thrive, and I wanna make sure that you can get high quality supplements for a reasonable price, and that is why I recommend shopping at Thrive. So if you're just joining us and you haven't heard of Thrive before, basically Thrive is an online grocery store that sells high quality, natural, organic, tons of amazing healthy products, food, vitamins, beauty products, household products, all of that shebang, and everything is at least 20 to 25% off, usually much higher. So it's where I buy my supplements, it's where I buy a lot of my healthy snack foods, where I buy a ton of my beauty stuff, and it's just really amazing. I've talked about it in a bunch of my videos, and I love sharing it with you guys because they are awesome. So if you are new and you're just joining us, you can sign up for Thrive and get 25% off your first order, as well as free shipping. So it's amazing to get an additional discount on top of the already discounted products. Look, Trevi wants to say hi as I'm doing my spiel. Say hi, Trevi, to everybody. So in addition to all of that, you are of course gonna get the discount that they already have, as well as the discount that I just mentioned, the 25% off extra. So click the link in the description box below, and I think let's just dive right into the recipes. It's dinner time right now, so I'm gonna eat my dinner, but I'm also going to walk you through my breakfast and my lunch, and then I will show you the dinner recipe. So then stay tuned after the recipes, and we will talk about my top 3 tips for kind of being nice and gentle to your gut, the products that I like to use, some of the tips I have when I'm eating, and the recipes that I like to focus on. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into breakfast. First up for my day, I made my Energizing Matcha Latte. I started by adding in some matcha powder, some monk fruit extract to sweeten, some cinnamon, and some MCT oil. And then I just did a splash of unsweetened almond milk, added in my hot water, and blended that up until it was nice and frothy. This is by far my favorite way to start the day. It's so creamy, energizing, and tastes delish. Breakfast was a vegan yogurt bowl. I used this dairy-free cashew yogurt, and what's great about yogurt is that it has probiotics in it, and it's great for your gut. I topped my yogurt with some fresh raspberries, as well as some cacao nibs, some shredded coconut, and some hemp seeds. And this was just a really light, delicious breakfast. I didn't need a ton because the Energizing Matcha Latte was kind of filling. Lunch was a green smoothie bowl. The base was kale, and as I will talk about later in this video, I love having smoothies and smoothie bowls to help heal my gut. So I added in some raspberries. I also added in some grain-free plant-based protein from Garden of Life. I got this on Thrive, and it's the coffee flavor. And in addition to the protein powder, I also added in some maca and some ashwagandha root, as well as some cinnamon, and Trevi's favorite thing is to eat the kale stems, so I did that for her. And then I blended it up with a little bit of water until it was nice and thick, transferred it to a bowl, and got to my toppings, which was a drizzle of peanut butter, some cacao nibs, I love the crunch, as well as some goji berries. And you can get cacao nibs and goji berries on Thrive. And then dinner was my red lentil dal with cauliflower rice. I shared this in another video, which I will link to the description box below so you can see how to make it. But I buy pre-made cauliflower rice, and then I just freeze these in individual portions. And I heated it up on a stove over low heat with a little bit of water and let it just simmer away until it was nice and like boiling, and the steam helped it thaw really quickly and it got nice and smooth. And then for the cauliflower rice, I just added about 1.5 cups to a saute pan, added in a little bit of water, and then I was able to just cook it until it was nice and soft and thawed. And then I transferred this all into a bowl and added some greens. So I used the warm cauliflower rice as well as some arugula and the red lentil dal, and then I sprinkled it with red pepper flakes, and it was awesome. This is a great dinner option because it's high in protein, it's really easy to digest, and it's also full of really amazing spices, which are anti-inflammatory, and it also just tastes really delicious. So tip number 1, if you feel like your gut is compromised, then I recommend introducing a probiotic into your daily supplement routine. I don't take probiotics all the time, but I do like to use them when I am feeling especially gassy or bloated and I can just feel like something's off in my digestive system. So the probiotic that I use, I get on Thrive, and it is from Garden of Life. It's the raw women-focused probiotic. I will link to it in the description box below, but let me also, I'm gonna need to switch hands, but I'm gonna show you the product itself, if I can get it. Trevi. Trevi's getting a lot of FaceTime today. So these are the raw probiotics for women. And I really like these. They have 82 billion live cultures, and they're raw. They're a really great company, and they are discounted on Thrive, which is why I like to buy them there. In addition to probiotics, if you are feeling compromised, I also recommend introducing a digestive enzyme. Digestive enzymes are also something that I don't incorporate all the time, but I like to use when I'm feeling really kind of like gassy, bloated, and my digestion's off. I tend to get stomach aches when I eat a lot of raw nuts and seeds, so I also take digestive enzymes if I've had a lot of those during the day. And the company that I like is Rainbow Light. And the one that I take, I've taken this for years, is the Advanced Enzyme System. It's a plant-based formula, rapid release, and I feel like it helps pretty much immediately. So here is the bottle, and I will link to that in the description box below as well. My second tip is to chew your food. Your stomach does not have teeth, so when we don't chew our food properly, it takes our stomach a lot longer to digest, and it's harder on our system, and we don't end up getting all of the nutrients from our food into our system. It takes a toll on our intestines, and it's just all around not great. So if you're feeling compromised, really this is something that you should do all the time, but chew your food as much as possible. The rule of thumb is to chew it until you can no longer tell the difference between what's in your mouth. So if you took a bite of something that was kale and chickpeas and quinoa, you want to chew it so much that you really can't tell the difference between all 3 of those ingredients. And then my third and final tip is to drink a ton of water and to eat some liquid meals. So liquid meals are easiest on your digestive system because they're already blended and you don't have to do the chewing. That goes for smoothies, juices, something like this dal that I made for dinner. That's really great because I don't have to do a lot of chewing. It's already soft and my tummy doesn't have to work as hard to digest it. So I recommend incorporating smoothies, juices, soups, things like that into your diet. That will definitely help with your gut and help with your digestion. And then also drink a ton of water. Water is our body's lifeblood, I guess you could say. Everything is better with water. Your digestion will be better, you will be less hungry, food will move through your system better, and you're just gonna feel way more energized and feel all around better. So that's definitely something that I struggle with. But when I'm feeling compromised, especially after I travel, I try to guzzle as much water and tea as I can, and I promise it will really help you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to click the link in the description box below to get that additional 25% off your first order with Thrive. I love Thrive, and I know a lot of you use it now because you watch these videos, so hope you are in love with it as much as I am. If you have any questions, pop them in the comment box below. I will be back on Tuesday with a brand new recipe video, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye, everyone. Chubby, say bye. Can you say bye to everybody? Say bye. Bye, guys.